This video is made possible by the following sponsors. Make sure to check out their awesome products in the links below. Hey guys, Jimmy here, and welcome to the release version of Project Cars 2. Up until now, all my videos have been done in the press version, which was about a couple of months behind the most recent iteration of the game, but now I can say we are actually finally in the version that will be released to the public later on this month. In this video, I'm going to revisit the class that I first tried in Project Cars 2, the LMP 900 class, and this time round I'm going to drive the legendary Audi R8. The list of achievements for this Audi R8 is absolutely ridiculous. This car won Le Mans 5 times and won the American Le Mans series 6 times. So I'm going to treat myself today and put myself literally in the driving seat of this car for a 7-lap race around the Nürburgring GP circuit with my fellow LMP 900 class. So that is the Ferrari 333, the BMW V12 LMR, what else is in there? The Bentley, and of course this bad boy, as well as the first car we ever drove in Project Cars 2, the Toyota GT1. I'm really looking forward to trying this out, so let's get into it. On board then in our Audi R8 LMP, we've got V12 BMWs all around us, waiting for the start, trying to predict the rolling start. There it is. I get force feedback and away we go for 7 laps of the Nürburgring GP circuit, immediately alongside the 45 BMW. Thank you very much, sir. We are past, now barreling down a T1, one of the blocks you see get absolutely smashed in the distance. Cars everywhere at T1, everyone's getting smashed. Gonna go around the outside and avoid that LMP orgy that was T1. Now for T2, again just looking to the right, trying to make sure I don't hit anyone. There's a Ferrari there. No, it's a BMW, sorry. BMW's all around me at the moment. Looks like they are towards the back of the field. Ferrari's now coming across those. The 333 SP in front. Coming through the end of the arena section now, but Mickey Mousey if you ask me, but we're away, up through the gears, 4th and 5th, going to go to the inside, brake early because everything's cold at this point. Nice and easy. Ferrari's there, just see on my court, is now in front of me, still on the inside, going to make it work. No, he's still there, he's still in the mirror, he's in my blind spot now, there he is. They go 2 by 2 down to the hairpin, but I've got the grunt. Sorry Mr. Ferrari, place gained up to P16. Heavy on the brakes into the hairpin. I really outbraked myself there, but we actually gained on the cars in front somehow. Let's try and get into a rhythm now through the Schumacher S for the first time. Oh, big heap of understeer there. I'm sure you guys saw that. Just trying to lock onto the guy in front, run onto the grass momentarily there. Not a good idea. Try and carry the speed through there. Down the second gear for this lap. Big kick of oversteer there, not quite surprising given that we are running any traction control on this thing. We've got a lot of power going to those rear wheels. Now for the chicane, going to just take it easy through here, not going to try and fight anyone first time through. Need to try and get an idea of the lines. Okay, that's okay. Oh, getting loose from the curb there, and now through the final corner, going to try and go around the outside of the 51, try and carry the speed. Oh yes, thank you very much. Up to P15 in the slipstream now. Going to take P14 before coming down to T1. We've got that straight line speed. The Audi, an absolute speed boy in a straight line. Thank you, Fake Jeff. Oh, big lock up there. Locked up the rear tyres and the Ferrari goes back through. I'm not going to lay down that easily, but then he goes very slow into T2 and I'm going to take that place back away from him. So back up to P14. Yo-yoing in the standings right now. Second gear, going to try and get a good exit out of the arena section. Tried to there. Going to pull to the outside, just try and carry the speed, and hopefully we'll have him past. Yes, we are. Nice. Carried the speed out of the section there. Arena section, sorry, and got past him, but then we understeer through the, I think it's a Ford curve, that is. We're still on the outside, still on my quarter. I can't drive onto the line, but luckily, again, the grunt saving me. And up into P13. Lucky 13. Better into the hairpin this time, taking a tighter line. Nice and soft on the throttle, just looking for my exit point, trying to hit the curb in a nice place. For the S again. Just a little bit of a lift in 4th gear. I think that'll be flat as the race goes on. The tyres are pretty much up for temperature now. They feel like they are anyway. 3rd gear, 2nd gear. Oh, guy in front was so slow through there. Nearly ran to the back of him. Oh no, on the curb, that was bad. I'm doing it, Fake Jeff, I'm doing it. You can just see the castle there in the background. That's pretty damn cool. Fifth gear. Oh no, the guy in front's going to look at the Ferrari. I've got to wait. There's no room for me in there as well, unfortunately. Although the Ferrari is still going to give him a fight. I'm not going to quite have enough to retain the position. I'm going to try my outside move again. No, looks like the AI has learned from my embarrassment on the first lap. Another lap completed. Big kick of oversteer again, because I just love doing it out of that corner. Slipstream. Thank you very much, Ferrari. You ain't got it. I have. GG. And I must say, I am very happy to say that this car, or this LMP 900 class, feels a lot better now, or this car does anyway, than it did when I first drove it, the Toyota GT1 at Le Mans. This is a marked improvement. Actually, it makes sense now, as opposed to me sort of learning how the game, well, how the game just described it before, I guess would be the best way of putting it. I'm just stumbling over my words though, but the game sort of represented it before as this weird car that didn't really reward downforce driving or mechanical grip driving, but this car, definitely being a downforce car, definitely relates to that. It's all about carrying momentum and believing the car will stick, and for that matter, this car does that very well, although my driving is something that needs to be improved a little bit. Fourth gear. Oh, just got on the curb there on the outside with a lift, and the car wanted to almost come round on me there. That's scary. Got to keep an eye on that. BR also is running a lot better at the moment. Well, it feels like it is anyways. Again, the AI is slow through there. But I feel like I'm just in this cockpit. It feels very smooth. There's no jarring motions that I used to have in VR with Project Cars 2. And of course, I'm running, this video is being recorded in 1440p at 60 FPS. So even with that, it's running okay. To the outside of the BMW for the chicane. He's still there. Got to give him the room. He comes across though, forcing me up into the curb on the inside. As a result, we don't take the place away. Still on P12. It's been a good close race so far. AI on 103%. I feel like a fairly decent match for me so far. Cheers, fam. Gonna take the inside. Oh, not quite enough to get in front of the Bimmer though. Braking a little bit earlier, but a bit conservative there in the braking zone. Yes, the car, as I say a lot of my videos, it makes sense. And it pretty much handles how I would expect it to handle. Of course, people say to me when I say that, I sort of bring that argument to the table that I've never driven one of these cars in real life before. True, I probably never will either. But you sort of have an idea of how they would handle. And this being a downforce car, I'd expect it to be, well, handle like a downforce car. I have lots of grip in the corners, but be ready to bite you on the throttle if you're too aggressive out of slow corners. And that's pretty much what this thing is. I wouldn't say it's quite up to the standard of iRacing or RF2, but it's getting pretty damn close to Assetto Corsa, which I think is super impressive for Project Cars, given that last year it was pretty much nowhere, in my opinion anyway. But this is a marked improvement, and I'm very happy to say that. Oh, there you go. That was almost flat. I had a very small lift on the way in there, just hustling it through the corner, bless it. Really not interested in doing anything that I wanted to do. Oh, Bimmer in front again, slow through there. I've got to take advantage of that. I've got to learn and try and take advantage right now. We're close now. Oh, a little bit of a weirdness there. I'm not quite sure what that was. I go the inside. He sort of saw me. He sort of gave me the room, so I lifted out of it there. I was a little bit scared, and he lifts out of it, and we are ahead. Nice. I'm doing it, fake Jeff. Jesus. Where are we? We're P11 right now. You can see it on the dash just below the RPM. Again, another little flicker there. I'm not quite sure what that is. Nice. Up through the gears again. Now, we do have the straight line speed advantage here, so I'm going to try and use it.
You're right on his tail. Come on, let's make this happen.
Oh, it's a bit of a bundle down the T1. I think I've got the position. Yes, I have. Now behind the Ferrari, who's, oh, very slow in the T2. AI is not slow around here, but there are certain corners that are faster, certain corners that are slower. Seems to be one of the traps that AI falls into a lot in a lot of sims and games of competitive AI. And I thought about the inside there. I'm not going to quite have the room to do that. Big understeer through there. I'm just carrying a bit too much speed through there. I've only done one adjustment to the car, which is a little bit more front downforce, so the nose will sort of bite in a little bit more into the corners. Does mean we're a bit slower in the straight line than before, but it does mean I can actually get the nose in for a lot of the corners, which is nice. It seems this car, as standard, is tuned for understeer. You see a lot of games doing that nowadays. Oh, jeez. I haven't really done enough looking to say Project Cars 2 has done the same there, but it does feel like a lot of the base setups that I've driven a couple of cars before deciding to drive this today, do feel like they are just tuned to understeer to be safe for the controller crowd. That's my opinion, or my hypothesis anyway. I'm not sure if it's completely correct. Past the Ferrari going the straight line. Nice. So P9. Couple more cars in front. I'm not quite sure how many laps left I've got, but I'm going to try and treat it every lap like my last lap, so I don't leave anything left on the table. Oh, Naughty! Howdy, Drifter! We've at least got one more lap left. To the inside, no, it's a very late move there. Although saying that, Ferraris are slow. Going to go to the outside now. Run it round, try and take the momentum. We're forced out wide by the BMW. I'm going to take the inside now. Thank you very much, son. You try that shit on me. Oh, another big kick of oversteer. I haven't seen any Audis or Toyotas yet, which makes me think things were in P8. I've only got P6 in front of me, that they are just gone. They have just checked out. And I've been left to deal with the scrubs. Oh, bit of contact there. Just misjudged the gap between me and the car in front. That was scary. We're good though. I'm going to look down to the hairpin, and I can't see any cars. I can just about see a couple of cars coming off the hairpin now. To the inside, maybe. That was a very late move in the old Olive Garden car in front. This car is quite a bit newer than that Ferrari, so I'm not surprised that we do have a bit of pace. Side by side for the Schumacher S. No! He runs it around the outside, keeps me there. Still in P8. And now the BMW behind is starting to look at my gearbox. So nowhere near safe there. I really like the positioning of these mirrors. I can see quite a lot through them, and they feel very close to me as well, which is nice. To the inside, maybe. I just kept my my foot in it, then didn't even look to the left. He's now looking to the inside. No, I'm going to come across, chop his nose off. Up to P7, nice. Use all the curb on the exit. Now for the last corner. Bring it in. Accelerate nicely. Oh, that's a little bit bumpy there, it feels like on this version. Final lap. Doesn't matter, we're through. Look at the speed difference in the slipstream.
Sweet move.
Sweet move, bruh. Gnarly, no! Oh, I stalled it. Don't hit me, don't hit me. Oh, Jesus. So I mock fake Jeff. And then we're done. I stalled it there. Embarrassing. Luckily we got it going again nice and quickly. Only lost a couple of places, but still bad. We are down to P9. Can we get back up to P6 again after that silly mistake? I don't think we're going to be able to. It has to be an absolutely tremendous lap now. And of course he would have heated up those tyres a bit with the spin. Again, another little blip there. Not quite sure what's causing that. Down the hill again. I'm going to pull to the inside. Late move, but it's a clean move nonetheless. Throttle early, too early. Using all the runoff there. Any more would have been in the gravel. Come on, flat through here. Be brave, flat. Oh, just about flat. Oh, that felt scary. Ferrari and BMW fighting in front. That's going to be my chance to get back past them again. Try and slow each other up. I'm going to go on the inside. Follow the Ferrari, thank you very much, son. BMW still there, hasn't quite got the grunt to stay with me though. I'm going to go to the inside straight away, outside for this Kinkalo. And we're back past the Ferrari. Oh my god, what a lap. I was saying that nearly died into the chicane, just about got it slowed down. Where is that Ferrari? He's still there behind me. I don't think it's quite been close, and I think this is the last lap now. Either this or the next one. Accelerate, pump the throttle out of there. Across the line, and there it is. Just about got our 6th place back at the end there. Oh, what a finish that was. Well, I'm sweating like a pig, and we come home in 6th position. You can see the Bentley and the Audis in front just absolutely checked out. No chance of catching those guys, are nearly 20 seconds ahead of me. But if you guys enjoyed that video, then please hit that like button. And if you really enjoyed it, hit subscribe to be notified of future videos. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Take care, have an awesome day. See you all next time.